Tottenham opened talks to sign Real Madrid forward also wanted by Liverpool. Alexander Isak agrees 5-year deal with Liverpool, while Newcastle United await official offer. Fee agreed, medical scheduled, announcements imminent. Liverpool close to completing £65 million deal after a long saga. Welcome, supporter of the biggest club in the world. Let's get into today's news. One of the biggest decisions Real Madrid must make this summer involves the future of Rodrigo, the 24-year-old Brazilian forward. After a dip in form over the past few months, doubts have emerged about his continuity at the Santiago Bernabeu. And this is where Liverpool enter the picture. According to Spanish journalist Ramon Alvarez de Mon, Tottenham have already opened negotiations for the player. But Spurs are cautious, keeping a close eye on Liverpool's every move, knowing the Reds have also been monitoring Rodrigo for a while now. The forward fits perfectly into the profile of a signing that new manager Arne Slot might want. With Luis Diaz potentially leaving for Bayern Munich in a €75 million deal, this would open up both space and funds for a new winger. Rodrigo could be that name, although the Brazilian's market value is estimated at around €100 million. His stats speak volumes. 54 matches for Real Madrid last season with 14 goals and 11 assists, plus impressive performances in the Champions League, including helping eliminate Manchester City. However, he missed the group stage clash at Anfield due to a muscle injury, a game where the Reds beat Los Blancos 2-0. Despite all the interest, Rodrigo has yet to decide what he will do. He remains open to all possibilities, including staying at Real. His contract with the Spanish Giants runs until the summer of 2028, meaning any potential transfer will be difficult and expensive. Tottenham are showing ambition, but the Reds are watching closely. If Liverpool's board decides to act, the whole scenario could change. After all, wearing red at Anfield carries a different kind of weight.
Liverpool are on the verge of shaking up English football with a potential signing that could completely change the course of the upcoming season. Alexander Isak from Newcastle United is firmly on the Reds' radar, and all signs point to talks progressing rapidly. According to sources close to the club, Newcastle are already preparing to receive a record-breaking offer, possibly the highest ever for a British-based player. The Swedish striker, who shone in the Premier League last season, is said to have informed the Magpies board of his desire to leave during this transfer window. The trigger for this move? An informal approach made by Liverpool 2 weeks ago, shortly after securing the Premier League title. Curiously, Isak stayed behind from Newcastle's Far East tour, officially due to a minor thigh injury. But let's be honest, with all these rumors, nobody's buying that explanation. Eddie Howe's squad already went through Singapore, where they lost 3-2 to Arsenal, and are now in South Korea to face the K-League All-Stars and Tottenham. Howe has made it clear, quote, "There's no chance Isak will join the group on this tour." Too much of a coincidence, right? Meanwhile, back at Anfield, Liverpool are working behind the scenes. After finalizing the sale of Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich for £65 million, the Reds board have money in hand and are ready to invest big. According to Sky Sports Switzerland, Liverpool will officially contact Newcastle in the coming hours to submit a formal written offer. Newcastle reportedly value Isak at £150 million, but Liverpool believe that a £120 million bid plus performance-based bonuses could be enough to seal the deal. And there's more. Isak is said to have already agreed personal terms with Liverpool. A 5-year contract is reportedly in place and matches the player's salary expectations. So, from the player's side, the deal is virtually done. What remains is Newcastle's green light, something that could soon come under pressure due to the player's desire and Liverpool's financial offer. Manager Eddie Howe said, quote, "The decision needs to be made collectively between the board, ownership, and coaching staff. Everything has to be right for the club." But we know that in the end, Newcastle don't want to lose Isak without a solid replacement plan. With Callum Wilson already out of their plans, the club is looking not just for one, but for 2 strikers before the transfer window closes. For us Liverpool fans, the possible arrival of Alexander Isak is incredibly exciting. a young striker with great positioning, tactical intelligence, and a killer instinct in front of goal. Imagine him receiving passes from Szoboszlai, Salah, and Gakpo. That would be a world-class attack. And more than that, with Isak in the squad, Arne Slot's Liverpool would instantly become top favorites to win the Premier League again and even dream of Champions League glory. A new era has begun, and it's redder than ever. Now we wait for the next chapter of this story. But one thing is for sure, if Isak comes, Anfield will erupt in joy.
According to journalist Florian Plettenberg from Sky Germany, Luis Diaz's arrival at Bayern Munich has been postponed by 1 day. The Colombian winger from Liverpool is now scheduled to land in Munich on Tuesday, when he will also undergo his medical examination. Diaz will sign a contract until 2029, with an option to extend for 1 more season. Bayern Munich will pay a fixed fee of 70 million euros, with the possibility of an additional 5 million euros in performance-related bonuses. Agents Christian Wine and Raul Paes da Costa from the AS1 agency played a key role in finalizing the deal. On the other hand, journalists Christian Falk and Toby Altshuffle from Sport Bild report a slight difference in the figures. Bayern would be paying 67.5 million euros as a fixed fee, with bonuses that could raise the total value of the deal to 75 million euros. While the final details are still being settled, small variations in the numbers may emerge before the official announcement. What matters is that Bayern is on the verge of signing Luis Diaz, and this move is already making waves. Since joining Liverpool in 2022, Diaz has scored 41 goals and provided 23 assists, making his mark with charisma, talent, and a strong South American presence at Anfield. His dedication and perseverance, even after a serious knee injury, show his mental strength and desire for growth. The transfer to Bayern Munich is seen as a great opportunity for both him and the clubs involved, a rare scenario where all parties seem satisfied. Moreover, this transfer raises further questions within the German football scene. There is speculation about how Bayern will move regarding VfB Stuttgart and young talent Nick Woldemade, as well as possible evaluations of striker Benjamin Šeško and goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma. Everything indicates that Luis Diaz's transfer is in its final stages. His medical is scheduled for Tuesday, and with personal terms and values already agreed, the official announcement is imminent. This is one of the most significant deals of this transfer window, marking a new chapter in Diaz's career and strengthening Bayern Munich's attacking power. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time.